everybody, I'm making a special curry today. Tangy chicken curry. It's gonna be very nice, it's gonna be quite potent. I'm gonna use chutneys, olive chutneys. If you do love olives, it's absolutely fine. If you don't, you can go for mangy chutneys and other chutneys that are tangy. So this is gonna be tangy chicken curry. You can enjoy it with naan, pillow rice, whichever you like. So without any further ado, let's make this dish we can enjoy with our friends and family. Let's create some flavors. Alright, first of all guys, you need a medium chicken. Got it, I've sliced it into chops. The medium pieces will be fine. I'm using one whole medium chicken. Give it a good clean, give it a good chop, and we'll start cooking. All the other ingredients you need is like onion paste, garlic and ginger and other masalas as well. So I'm going to start frying this chicken and I'm going to make it into a curry as well. So it's a 2-3 combination variety here. So let's get it started. I'm going to add a pinch of turmeric powder, drop it all in. This is adding it on before we're frying this. First I'm doing it to basically give it a good texture, give it a good color as well. I'm going to add pinch of chili powder, drop it all in, and I'm going to add a pinch of salt as well. So that should basically give it a good texture, so it moisturizes, goes into the chicken as well. So drop the salt in, drop it all in and give it a good rub. So guys, roll your sleeve up and get down right and dirty. Give it a good mix so everything mixes in nicely, and you want it to cover everything. You want to cover the nuts and crannies, and it's gonna go like a bright orangey finish to it. I'm not gonna add too much because when we are making the curry and the fry up all in one, we're gonna add more ingredients in. You need to get yourself a wok. This is a 30cm wok I'm using. It's where the handles don't get hot. Pretty good non-stick on there. We're gonna add some oil in. 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. Drop it all in. Let it go all around the wok. Let it maneuver nicely as well. Put it on. As soon as you do that, let the wok heat up a little bit. It needs to be quite warm, so when you do put your finger on it, you're gonna feel the warmness as well. So now get your chicken and drop it all in, guys. Drop it. Don't worry about it, it's not going to splatter all over you because the oil is not going to be extremely hot. It's going to be a good temperature. Oil has gone on. Now give it a nice stir so it basically fries the chicken itself. The flavouring drops in and goes nicely. So we're going to leave this we're going to leave it about 7-8 minutes. We need it to fry, and you're going to see the oil lifting up, so you're going to see the dark reddish. When it does go that color, it's the next procedure we need to go on. So let's cook. After it's all cooked, it's ready to plate up. So we're going to take the chicken out. It's not finished, but we're going to put it onto a plate. Turn the gas to a low temperature or turn it off. It's all up to you. So put all your chicken, be careful, put it onto a plate, and we're gonna let that to cool down, and then we're gonna basically make this into a curry. So we needed it to fry a little bit as well as making it into curry, so it's a 2 combination curry. So it's pretty easy. If you do like chicken, it's gonna be very flavorful, very tender at the end. So all you need to do is plate up, and so the broth itself, we are gonna use it. So when you finish plating up, we're gonna let the chicken cool down. We're gonna get a cast iron casserole. You can use any other casserole if you do like to cook this with. I'm using my cast iron 24cm casserole. It takes up about 4 litres. So that's all done. Turn the gas off, and we're gonna start making the actual curry. So as soon as your casserole is hot, I'm using a quite high gas mark 3, and I'm gonna add 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. You can use any oil, but I really like to use olive oil. Put that in, We need oil enough to submerge all the chicken, so it needs to be catering for the whole dish itself. Now I'm going to add some 1 teaspoon garlic paste, drop it all in. I'm going to add some, lower the gas slightly if you do need to, so give it a good stir, and we're going to get this to go golden brown. I'm going to add 2 medium onions. I've made this into a paste, so you can use a whole onion if you do want to, but if you do make it into a paste, it fries and cooks quicker. So drop it all in, give it a nice stir. After that's nicely in, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of ginger paste, drop it all in, give it a nice stir as usual. Now after this, when it's all mixed, we're going to add some salt in. We have 1 teaspoon of salt, but all this is depending on taste. If you do like it a bit more, add more. If you don't, add less. It's all up to you guys. So drop it all in, nice, and let it infuse. I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric powder. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of extra hot chili powder. If you do want more, you can add more, because I like it spicy. 2 spoonfuls will be absolutely fine. If you don't like it that spicy, don't add any more. This is going to go like a dark chocolate brown. Give it a nice stir, let it infuse with the garlic, onion and all that. Now while this is cooking, we're going to add some other more ingredients. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of dhania powder, also known as coriander powder. Drop it all in, and a few more left, guys. If you've seen these ingredients, it will be things I've added on before in all my curries. So I'm going to add some 1 teaspoon of jeera powder. Drop it all in, be nice. If you do want it to be very vibrant and flavorful, add more. If you don't add any more, because this is going to be portioned for at least 4 to 5 people, so it's going to last quite a while. I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of curry powder. Bang, it's all in. Now all you need to do is give it a nice stir so it doesn't burn or anything. And it's gonna infuse. It's gone for a nice dark brown, and it's looking really nice. The smell, the flavour is hitting my nose. I have to say it's exceptional. And this is, if you do like this kind of flavour and everything, this is the way to go for. Now, you know we kept the broth itself. We're going to add that in. So drop it all in and let it cook. So you're going to see the yellowy golden finish. And now combined with the curry powders, masalas and everything, it's all in. Give it a nice stir so it doesn't burn or anything. Now we're going to add a few more small ingredients. Bay leaves, 1 or 2 leaves, cardamom, cinnamon, 1 or 2 pieces will be absolutely fine. Drop it all in. Do watch out, if you do leave it, it can burn, but I'm using the cast iron pot to make it help with the cooking. Infuses and keeps the flavour. I'm going to add 1/2 cup of water. If you do see it burning, add more. That is the actual broth itself. And give it a nice stir so the bay leaves and everything infuse and looks great. And hope you can smell this through the camera. If you move in very close to the camera, you will be able to smell it. So we're gonna leave this beast of a curry for about 5 to 6 minutes so the curry and everything infuses and the flavour works well. So I'll pop the lid on and I will see you in 5. Now it's time to add the chicken, so pop the lid off and we're gonna start to add the chicken itself. Guys, now drop in the medium chicken. It's been all fried, it's gone all tender. Now we're gonna add it into the curry. When we do that, that's gonna help it basically make it softer. It's gonna be running in your mouth when you do eat it. It's gonna be dropping, coming out. It's gonna be like tender. That's how we like it. Look at this color. Hope you can see it. It's in 1080p. So I hope you can see the color, the flavor, and the smell in the camera itself. As I said, get close to smell it. right up to the camera, right up to the screen to smell the curry itself. So we're gonna add some half a teaspoon of ginger paste, drop it all in, and half a teaspoon of garlic paste, drop it all in, let it infuse and everything, guys. So we add this later, so we want it to be combination, we want it to be slightly less potent. So now the final ingredient, I'm adding some olive pickle. I've got this from the supermarket. It's all been made into a pickle. I'm just gonna add a little tang to it. It's got combined with oil, it's got olives, it's got other black seeds, pepper, everything, a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of this, a little bit of oomph, and that will give it a bit of a tangy oomph. Give it a nice stir so it infuses with everything. You can cut it into pieces if you do want to, but I'm adding the whole one. This is 1 spoon of olive pickle. We're going to leave this for 10 minutes. Lower the gas slightly, pop the lid back on. Every few minutes have a look at it, give it a stir, have a little taste, because you need to know if it's good, if it's bad, or if it's fabulous. So pop the lid on. Let's come back into it. So we'll leave it on the slow gas for a few minutes, 10 minutes as I was saying, so anything infuses and it's gonna get very nice. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to Creating Flavors. Hope to see you in the next episode. Goodbye and good night, and enjoy the food and enjoy the family time you got. Bye bye.